Right, welcome back everyone. My name is Paul Jurt. I'm chair of the Optoserve LOC, and this is going to be part 6. And this is going to be scenario number 2, in which you have added a new patient, but the patient's pressure is now greater than the 21 millimeters of mercury. So I've just already pre-filled in a different patient here. So I've put in Paul Smith. I put an address that is not recognized, so let me just change that quickly. So address, there we go, so we've got an address in there. So I've gone down and I measured the pressures with a non-contact tonometer, 23, and then I did the Goldman, and this time the pressures came out at 23 and 23 again. So this is, unlike scenario number 1, in which the pressures were then below 21, this is scenario 2, where the pressures are still high. This is their first repeat, so if you hit save here, and again the system is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm just going to tell you what to do. Sorry, back from answering the telephone there, that was disturbing. Sorry, but as I said, the software would now pretty much tell you what to do. So, it says down here in the little pink box there, IOP at first repeat of at least one eye is greater than 21. The patient is aged less than 65 years. Please repeat the IOP on a different day. To record this, find the patient on the patient list and click add second IOP. Alright, so it's pretty much telling you what to do. So it's very simple. It's saying you did your non-contact tonometry, you repeated it, but it still is not within the guidelines. Hence, can you repeat it again? So if you hit save there, you'll notice that this patient has popped up here, and I'm just going to click on active patients because it'll be the only active patients. If I click on view all, it's going to have all the patients, and sometimes you can lose them in amongst that. So if you just put the active patients, the ones that you're looking for. Alright, so there it is, that Paul Smith that I did. It said the IOP. Now it needs to be on a different day. Because that's how the guidelines are. They basically repeat the IOP. If it's still high, get the patient back on a different day and repeat it again. So I would say to this patient, look, your pressures have unfortunately still been slightly raised. What we'd like to do is repeat this on a separate day, because sometimes it does make a difference, and see if your pressures are just elevated today, or whether if we do it on a separate day it's going to come down a little bit. Book the patient a new appointment. I normally do it within a week, 2 weeks, but you've got up to 4 weeks really to repeat these patients. You can do it longer as well, but we'd ideally like you to do it, within 4 weeks. If I try and add here, I think at the end of it, if I try to do it because of the dates on it, it would actually not let me do it because it's still on the same day. But let's say scenario wise that this is a different day, and we're going to come in and repeat this pressure on a separate day. So that was scenario number 2, which is a patient with a raised on initial repeat. And we'll carry on with chapter number 6. I'm losing track here, or 6 or 7. That is going to be a repeat measurement on that patient.